Hi, it's Eric. Let's talk Ed Research. This is part 3 on my series about Lev Vygotsky, and I recommend that you go check part 2 because I'm just going to keep rolling from. So the two most well-known terms coming out of Vygotsky's socio-cultural theory of development is the ZPD and the MKO. And almost anyone involved in education can tell you all about what they've been told in a PD session about ZPD. But I'd like to dive in with a little more nuance as we look at the term MKO, or more knowledgeable other. Because often we assume that the more knowledgeable other is older and in a position of authority. And that's not what Vygotsky was on about. Now, he absolutely was talking about teachers and how we scaffold learning as a process of development. Now, if he had exclusively meant teachers or parents or people of authority, he would have said that, and he didn't. He said more knowledgeable other. We have to remember that when he's talking about development, he is seeing it as an entirely socially mediated, collaborative process. And as people are growing up and developing and becoming adults, think about over the entire lifetime, who are we collaborating with the most? People we see as and engage with as peers. For someone to be a more knowledgeable other to work with in understanding and learning something, they just need to have a different perspective than us. And in particular, as teachers, we should be thinking about this for ourselves. We are in the process of developing. We are in the process of learning with our students. So the more knowledgeable other when it comes to understanding our students is our students. And I know that I've actually learned a lot from my children beyond just my relationship with them. I've learned facts, information. I've learned cool content. I've learned about Spanish because both my kids are in TWE program. But what I've learned most from my children and certainly my students is the absolute intense value of play and joy as a fundamental means for learning and development as people. And to wrap up this episode, I want to share a quote. In play, a child always behaves beyond their average age, above their daily behavior. In play, it is as though they were a head taller than themselves. And I find that quote to be particularly resonant as my work as an educator. Because when we play, and particularly in collaborative play, we tend to reach beyond ourselves and we take risks and we do things that we didn't expect that we were capable of. And it yields amazing results.